plow your fields, sow your seeds, celebrate the goodness that the summer yields. Pray for rain, behold the sun. Sing your song until the harvest comes. Broken piano and Kaiser shortcut capos. If you're interested, check out the website. Thank you. What did you get? Oh.
I'm almost there, almost there. This hasn't been tuned in a while. And these strings are still the original strings because who wants to restring his 12 string? How much do you do that on yours?
I did it once, never again.
Now, what price range is yours in?
No, that Taylor, I didn't pay anything for it because I traded 2 guitars for it, but let me see, what did they charge? I think 1,500 euros, 1,500. So
the problem with 12 strings,
the
problem with 12 strings usually is you don't want to drop a lot of money on it unless it's one of your main instruments.
Exactly right.
It's something you use once in a while, or most people use it for one song at a gig, and then you don't want to have a high-end instrument. That's the problem.
That's correct. That's why I didn't want to go too high-end, but it's for the money. It's a good sounding 12-string, as you said, an occasional instrument.
Now, a friend of mine is playing gigs, playing a lot of acoustic gigs. He did the Neil Thomann. He did the review of this with me, and he immediately bought one because this is 220 bucks.
220, seriously?
And it has a Fishman pickup. So it's a little bit dusty, but
right.
Try this.
So you're saying 220, jumbo size.
Yep.
Solid top, I suppose.
Hey, I'm doing it good. Well,
you know, you can't fault that for the money.
What we should do is...
The neck is different, obviously. It's a deeper profile for me, but as you said, when you have a couple of gigs and you want to play a 12-string on a few songs during the show, as I do.
Or you're going to, you know, the overseas or whatever, and you don't want to risk your 1,500
Correct and
guitar.
right. This
is very likely gonna do the trick. What we should do, I think that would be really interesting. Of the song that you're gonna play with the 12-string, do a verse and a chorus, stop, do it with the Taylor, and then finish it with the Taylor. Just play half the song and then play the whole song with the Taylor, and then we have a
is this standard tuning? It is.
Yes.
I better put this one in standard. This one is tuned. It might sound a bit darker because it's tuned a full tone down.
Okay.
But let me just do that. Yeah. I will just.
Because when do we have the chance to actually have a comparison like this? Now,
Yeah,
did you take the electronics out of that one?
I did indeed.
Because there are holes there, right?
I've got 3 bullet holes in. Can you see that? Yeah. So it comes with an expression system.
Mm-hmm.
The only fault I had with the guitar was that I found it to be slightly unbalanced to begin with, but also it didn't have the undersaddle drive that I normally have. The expression system has 3 little nodes behind. The expression system, they push 3 nodes behind your what do you call it? Your bridge or saddle.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted, I wanted what I have in this is just a very simple LR bags with a volume. So I wanted to put the same system in this as I have in that, because I EQ both guitars from an LR bags Para DI.
Okay.
So that kind of evened up the output level, at least, the EQ is kind of the same. And I just found that the expression system in this particular guitar didn't have the power I needed, or the drive that the Martin does.
So you have the same system in there now?
So now I've got the same,
okay.
I've got the same one in. Just a volume, simple volume switch. Yeah. And then I can put flowers in here on the gig if I want. Nice.
Sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. That's what I
So
would
yeah, so this is the Taylor, newer strings, I think, than this one. But let's just compare. The Jackson Browne. Some of them are dreamers, Some of them were fools who were making plans and thinking of the future with the energy of the innocent, and they were gathering the tools they would need to make their journey back to nature. When the sun slips through the opening and their hands reach for the golden ring and their hearts turn to each other's hearts for refuge. In a moment they were swept before the deluge. Let the music keep your spirits high. Let the buildings keep your children dry. Let creation reveal its secrets by and by. When the light that's lost within us reaches the sky. Take us off me, Henning. Some of them were angry at the way the earth was abused by those men who learned to forge their beauty into power. And in trying to protect her from them, only became confused by the magnitude of the fury in the final hour. And when the sign slips through the opening and their hands reach for the golden ring, their hearts turn to each other's hearts for refuge. In the troubled years that came before the deluge, let the music keep our spirits high. Let the buildings keep the children dry. Let creation reveal its secrets by and by. When the light that's lost within us reaches the sky. And thus ends the comparison of two 12-string guitars here at Studio 42 in Weilburg, Germany, courtesy of Henning Pauli. So, what do you think? A little different.
People immediately picked up, and I did too, especially with the mics, that the tailor's a little bit more upfront. It's brighter, also
it's brighter.
Newer strings, all
Newer
that.
Strings, all that.
It is fuller and brighter. To be expected that it is a guitar that projects more.
Yeah.
But literally for most jobs, both of them will do a great job. This is in no way an instrument where you would think $220. $220 will usually get you something that looks like a guitar but isn't.
That's right.
And this is fully functional. It even has a Fishman system
You
in
see,
it.
and don't forget, something like a 12-string, and the reason I bought that one is for stage work. It's not so, maybe a little bit of studio work. If you want to record an album, I may not even record an album on that. I might, if I'm doing a 12-string song, I might even borrow a higher end 12-string for recording. You want something that plug in and sounds good through a sound system. And most 12-strings, whatever price range you're talking about, will do that. I found, because I've had a 140 euro Echo Ranger thing that I had. That was a plywood. I put a Fishman pickup into it, and it worked perfectly fine for stage work, because they're occasional guitars. They're not something that are
that you play all the time.
Not always. Some people like to play them all the time.
And for the price, I mean, this is all really nice. For the price, this is literally unbeatable. I mean, comparing it with a guitar that is 5, 6, 7 times the price is tough. You can't go wrong. It's just I happened to get this as a trade. I was getting rid of 2 other guitars. Well, that's something that you have and probably will keep forever, because
exactly.
It's
and
a
it'll
great
get better
instrument.
over time. It's just something that I wanted for a long time.
I'd like to find out what you think about my favorite acoustic guitar that I have right now. Which is something you don't have, which is a OM orchestra model kind of a thing.
Yeah.
I love playing this. It's such an...
Stanford.
It's
I know Stanford.
Technically a German brand. Don't know if it's in tune.
Oh yeah, thanks. But again, I mean, you're probably going to tell me that it's also cheap.
No, this is
doesn't
about
look-
780.
All right, so it's not a cheap guitar.
No.
It doesn't look like it or feel like a cheap guitar.
On this thing,
I love the vintage tuners.
the notes just jump out. No matter what you do, it's just so easy to play, so dynamic, and it's a very expressive guitar.
Hasn't been played in a while, I think.
Actually, it has, but it was up in the living room, so.
Yeah, it's just slightly out. Okay, hold on. It's getting there. Where does Stanford come from?
It's a German brand made in, don't ask me.
There's great sustain off it anyway.
Yeah.
It feels really lovely in the hand. Lovely finger picking guitar. Yeah, it just goes and goes, eh? For 700 snots. Something, yeah.
By the way, everyone say hi to my mom.
Hi, Mom.
She's in the chat. She's watching. This is very nice.
Gonna sing a song about a Stanford. It sounds a bit like a German cow. I know Frisians and I know Charolais, but a Stanford sounds like a German cow. Well, I have a herd of Stanfords in my attic, and they're all finely tuned. I'm gonna give one to my Irish friend, and I'll have to write the rest tomorrow. It's a grand guitar. Stanford. No offense to Stanford. It's a lovely guitar. I was only joking about the cows, the German.
It's a Stanford, it's a German.
Let me just see how it strums. Give me one of them. I use different picks for guitar, but I use a 73 Fender for strumming. But for the 12 string and for the bouzouki, by the way, if you're wondering, I just use a heavier Fender. It's quite, yeah, just for the volume and the definition, you know. Where am I playing tomorrow night? In Cafe?
Ententage.
The Duck Pond.
Cafe Ententage, if that translates to Duck Pond in Weilburg, 8:30.
Right, I'm in the Duck Pond tomorrow, lads, and the Wild Rover in Aachen. And I promise I won't sing any songs about German cows or ducks. She reminds me of November, in the steel blue in her eyes, and it's her soul I will remember, wise and ancient as the skies. She's a traveler, she's a gypsy, passing through, moving on. And I knew when she was with me, She's no singer, she's the song. Now she belongs to the rain, she belongs to the wind, she belongs to the storm blowing in. She belongs to the stars, she belongs to the sea, she belongs to the deepest of all mystery. I can see her in my memory, staring out across the bay, like a restless seagull ready to rise up and fly away. And the time we spent together, it was a magical romance. I was fortunate to know her. Not too many get that chance. She belongs to the rain, she belongs to the wind, she belongs to the storm blowing in. She belongs to the stars, she belongs to the sea, she belongs to the deepest of all mystery. She belongs to the rain, she belongs to the wind, she belongs to the storm blowing in. She belongs to the stars, she belongs to the sea, she belongs to the deepest of all mystery. She belongs to the rain. What a grand little guitar.
Made in the Czech Republic, Caroline found out.
Made in the Czech Republic, along with Furch guitars.
Oh, really? Yeah, made there too.
Always, Gordon. Always nice to play new guitars. Oh, I'm 28. Oh, I'm 28.
They have the OM18,
Gorgeous,
which is
well.
Mahogany, and it has a traditional headstock, you know, with the slits, which is a bitch to change the strings. But they also have the OM18, which is all mahogany, mahogany back, but the sides are mahogany veneer, and that clocks in at 500 and something. And it's the same guitar, just with mahogany.
Just with mahogany.
And for 500 and something, I'm pretty sure it's going to be slightly warmer than that, but that's it. G-sharp guitars is watching, which means we should probably do G-sharp guitars.
Let's play a couple of songs on G-sharp guitars. Yes, I wanted to talk to you about G-sharp guitars. I discovered G-sharp guitars.
I'm going to put this here in case you need it.
Yeah. I discovered G-sharp guitars in Norway. I spent a lot of time touring in Norway, and great players like Unni Wilhelmsen and the inventor himself, Øyvind Fjell, is from Fredrikstad in Norway.
Don't make up names, okay? That sounds like you're making up names.
Look, it's written on the headstock. Look, Øyvind Fjell. Look.
Yeah, Øyvind. Uh-huh.
And
pretty sure you made up your name.
Invented, he said, as a travel electric, and they sound so good plugged in that people started buying them up and playing them. Somebody said to me once, "Do you play an electric guitar, Daithi?" And I said, "I play a little electric." Sorry. Okay.
Here we go. Now we should
be look,
even hearing it.
Yeah, G-sharp guitars. Alex is watching from Kansas. Hi, Alex.
Which is also, by the way, that's also a band.
What is? What?
Kansas.
They're band where?
I don't know where they're
Oh, they are a band.
No, they're called Kansas.
Oh yeah, like the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, but no, the band is called Kansas.
Oh, they're not from Kansas.
They're not. No, there might be.
Well, maybe they are.
But
It'd be strange if they weren't, actually.
yeah, we're Kansas from Boston. What? I saw Kansas in Boston.
Well, you're confusing me now.
I worked with a vocalist, and he's an ass. Steve Walsh, not the nice guy.
Are you allowed to say that on the World Wide Web? Are you allowed to?
I can say that people are stupid. What do you think I'm going to say about you tomorrow?
Oh, wow. I'm just going to tune this because I don't think I did before the show, which was kind of strange of me. But yeah, they're full solid guitar. You felt it earlier on, and it was.
It's heavy. Also,
it's
the guitar too. Get it?
I'm fully solid, baby.
I look really
Sorry,
fat.
it's Henning. It's not me.
In that one camera where we see both of us, I look really fat. Michiel, don't use that shot anymore. Yeah, that one. Don't use.
Oh yeah, no side angle. No, Michael, no side angles. No.
It's not good. It's really not good. Okay.
This is called The Road to Liberty. I wrote this song with Eva de Rovere from Belgium. Dear Father, I pray you make the skies turn grey. Drones can only strike on a sunny day. Bring the mountains avalanche to stop the troops and tanks advance, taking us away to the land of liberty. Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you. Alaikum assalam upon your children too. Assalamu alaikum, west and east. Alaikum assalam, upon you be peace. Dear Father, I am scared, but I am brave. Here we rob the cradle to supply the grave. And my reward in paradise will be achieved through sacrifice. I do this in the name of liberty. Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you. Alaikum assalam, upon your children too. Assalamu alaikum, west and east. Alaikum assalam, upon you be peace. And now is the time to lay down your gun. We kill all humanity if we kill but one. I walked in my father's shoes. We all pay the toll on the road we choose to liberty. Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you. Alaikum assalam, upon your children too. Assalamu alaikum, west and east. Alaikum assalam, upon you be peace. Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you. Alaikum assalam, upon your children too. Assalamu alaikum, west and east. Alaikum assalam, upon you be peace. G-sharp guitar. So, yeah, hey.
Just try one thing with it.
Like tuning it?
Yeah.
I don't know how Michael.
I
Michael.
love electric guitar, but there's like only one thing I can do.
Oh, you want? This is Michael, by the way. He's Belgian.
Fuck!
That works.
That's what he wanted to do. Just really came out to it. Okay.
He just
He
came
just
out
did that to annoy
troll
you.
me.
He did.
Yeah.
He just came out to do that to annoy.
And as
annoy
my
you.
grandfather used to say, the fucker. You know? Or in the immortal words of my great-grandmother, fuck you, Michiel. How about that? That sounded
We Irish say
great.
that as well.
That sounded great. You would have never thought that yours is so small.
As my father always said, it's not what you have, it's what you do with it.
I wonder how many like jokes like that G sharp guitars is getting. Oh, yours
We'll have
is
to
so
ask
small,
Alex.
ha ha ha.
Yeah. Like I said, I do play a little electric, but it's not what you have, folks. It's what you do with it. Remember, I'll do one more song. Remember when we used to think that George W. Bush was an idiot?
Yeah, exactly.
Remember that?
Good old days.
I wrote this song during that particular regime, and it's to do with how war veterans are treated, were treated, and continue to be treated badly. I don't know. Are all of these songs? They're not all political, no. I did sing some love songs, didn't I? I did, yeah. They're not all social. This is called Commander in Chief. Operation Freedom leaves me here in chains, staring down the barrel of your financial gains. I was just a high school kid, I signed the dotted line. Now what's mine is yours, and all I got is time. Out here in the sandbox, low food and low supplies, RPGs, roadside bombs, wounded brothers' cries. You sit and watch from Washington while we're the ones who toil. Tell me that the lives we give are worth more than oil. Heroes don't need to bleed or die. Patriotism is our battle cry. Tell me there's no need for disbelief. Just an honest answer, Commander-in-Chief. This is just an exercise in First Amendment rights. I still love the USA enough to stand and fight. Uphold the Constitution, defend the United Day. Then I hear what's going on down there in Abu Ghraib. And nobody loves peace more than a soldier. I was young and poor, but now I'm older. Here I am on recon in this rich man's war. If I don't get an answer, I'm not fighting anymore. Heroes don't need to bleed or die. Patriotism is our battle cry. Tell me there's no need for disbelief. Just an honest answer, Commander-in-Chief. Commander-in-Chief. Big fat chief. Big fat liar. WMD. Mission accomplished. G-sharp guitars. Commander-in-Chief. Can't fault that, can you? Can't fault that. Can't fault it. Grand little guitar. You know when you just want a little electric song in the middle of your set? And you don't want to be lugging around a full electric?
There really isn't. I mean, I wouldn't see what a full-size electric could add to what you just did. I don't think it would.
Same as me. You know, when you pick up a Fender, or I don't know. You know, you're the expert on electrics, but I just feel it has the body and the fullness.
Yeah, you could possibly go lower on some of the notes. I mean, what G sharp are we talking about? That's the G sharp on the low E string?
No, the whole thing's tuned in G sharp. So my E major is G sharp.
But the lowest note is what G sharp? Which is
both.
The lowest note is
the no show is
this?
G sharp. No, it's in. It's in drop D now. So
Ah.
yeah, so it's capo 4.
Okay.
So yeah, so there you go. Yeah. So Ivan discovered that's the tone. You know, of course you can bring it up to A or bring it down to G if you wanted. Hence the name G sharp. But he just found that the tonal qualities around that tuning work best for the short scale and for the, you know.
But you're really only missing a couple of notes. That's the point.
Yeah, you are. I mean, it's not a guitar if you're one of these up the neck players and you're doing a lot of. I think it's a great
not
strummy.
a shreddy guitar.
No, it's not a shreddy guitar.
This is
it's
a
a great
guitar
strummy.
to accompany with. You can possibly wait a second. Let's do this.
What are you running it through now?
Wait, give me that
All right.
thing, and we're gonna go and crank up. Give me that thing. We
Let me just tune in standard.
were you in drop D?
I wasn't drop
That's
D there.
fine. Stay in drop D.
Too late. Let's hear it with a proper player.
Give me a second,
Sure.
because now the Revv 100p is loading up.
Ah.
So you
Bring out the series artillery. There you go.
Okay, we have a single coil in the front. This is never going to be the metal axe.
As I said, invented as a, you know, in the hotel room, travel, you know, backstage, a little warm up thing. But you can't fault. I can't fault
awesome.
the live sound for under €400, guys. It's not an expensive machine. When you hear it played like that, I'm like, oh my God, it says it all.
Wait. You have to play that, of course. Well, if they put a humbucker in the back, you could do a shit ton more with this. String tension is quite high, so bending is.
Yes. It works, but it's.
As a rhythm axe, it would be so fucking funny to have this on stage and come out on stage and just totally rock out with it and be heavy with it.
Yes,
I think it'd be cool.
Absolutely, as a gimmicky thing. Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Just a humbucker in the back. Because I think in this tuning right now, that's great.
I'll get Alex to make you one. Alex, put a humbucker in that.
Let's talk.
Send it over.
Yeah, you can totally hear that's the single coil right now.
Yeah,
but with the
it's a
right
Seymour
sound,
Duncan,
this
and
is
it's-
heavy.
But yeah, so that's the G sharp
Like,
guitars.
for example, wait a second, I need to go get you back. For example, if you put a Seymour Duncan, let me throw some Seymour Duncan words in here. If you put in a Seymour Duncan, back to me, Michiel. Sentient or Pegasus, one of them is for the bridge. What is that? Harmonic. Both Pegasus bridge. Here, the Pegasus. No, the Sentient. No, this apparently is a very, very heavy progressive rock pickup. I don't know how they determine that that's for progressive rock. But if you put a Pegasus in the back there.
Down here, you reckon?
Which is a higher output, metal-y kind of pickup. Just because it's low, it's higher tuned, doesn't necessarily mean that it can't blow you away.
Yes.
Because the sound
Oh, you heard
is.
it. What you just did there was amazing.
The sound is fat. The guitar is
And I
heavy.
couldn't stop
It's very rich. So that's.
It is. And like I said,
Plus, what price range are we talking
we're
about?
talking less than €400,
Which is ridiculous.
which is ridiculous. For like I said, they don't mess around with the stuff that's in them. Good tuners, you know, proper bone-ish nut. Seymour Duncan. You know, so you can get them. You can get them, I believe, now in Fredrikstad in Norway. They're back in the Inventors shop, but the main company has moved to Kansas in America. But again, for less than 400 euros, you're going to get one shipped over. It comes in a little bag,
awesome.
or it's just awesome. And I bring that with me, you know, like doing what I just did there, just a couple of heavier songs with that particular sound, just a strummy electric on tour. It's fabulous. I love it. And I have another one with baritone strings on it. I've tuned it down to a half a tone below standard. So it's again, I just can't fault them for the money.
I mean, for what you do with that a little bit overdrive, before you go and carry around a full-size guitar, it's not going to give you anything that this doesn't do.
That's what I figured.
Plus, it looks funny. People will remember you.
They do. When you walk out and say with that, and you make the jokes about mine is smaller, blah blah blah. And what you have is what you do with it.
But what comes out is a full-ass song, and
but they don't expect the sound. Yeah. You walk out of this small thing, and they're kind of going, "What's that?"
Yeah,
and then you go,
It's absolutely
and it's
memorable.
Like, oh my!
All that it needs now is it needs to be pink, and then it's even more memorable.
Sorry, guys, I have no control over what he says or does. I really don't.
No, you don't.
I don't. I just have no control. I think we should sing one more song. Anybody with questions there on the feed before we finish off? Shall we finish off? We'll do another song before we go, or what do you feel like, Maestro? The coffee's cold. It's probably time to wrap it up, is it?
Whatever you want to do. Hi, Ben, by the way. Ben Combs is here.
Who's Ben?
Ben is he's got another YouTube channel, really nice guy. The thing that we love most about Ben is his really hot sister. So, Amanda, where are you? Come on.
What is, Ben, where are you? Bring your sister. Come on, the party starts
here,
now.
Ben, but where's Amanda? Come on.
Yeah.
And
I brought a girl home once to my father. I said, "Dad, this is Amanda," and he said, "A what?" Never mind.
I was actually gonna make I was gonna make that joke.
You were not.
Yes, I was gonna say she's a man.
She's Amanda. Oh, you man, duh. Okay, da is like what we say for dad. Hey, da, short for dad. This is Amanda. What? Now you get. See now.
See, I didn't get your Scottish accent.
Irish.
I don't. Same difference.
Scottish. Who else is online there? We haven't chat. Thank you, G Sharp Guitars. Thanks so much for the plug, guys.
Quentin James is here. I was going to say, but Quentin James just said Quentin James is here. So I need to do something for Quentin James. Go to my camera. He's here. Hey, Quentin. Look how beautiful that is. Come on, Quentin. Don't you just love this? Huh?
You're cruel.
Come on, Quentin. Isn't this amazing? How much do you love this, Quentin? Come on, huh? Quentin hates this headstock. He hates it. But
he hates it with a passion, but you can put a sock on it or something.
No, you can put this on it.
You're kidding me.
Because if you put this on it, see, then you have what you want, Quentin. See, then you have exactly what you want.
Did you make that?
I had that made. Because Quentin is a bastard and he keeps on bitching about this headstock.
But okay, now he has no excuse.
This is an amazing guitar. And if you really don't like the headstock, get this made for $10, stick it on there with duct tape.
And you got him.
And you're good, right?
You're McMullified for life.
Yeah, Fenderized.
Fender, okay. We can't say that word.
McMullifying is what someone has done in Denmark. Take a Fender and cut it into this headstock.
Yes.
Peter Lind.
You're de-McMullifying.
Peter Lind in Denmark has McMullified his Squire.
Has he?
I am Fenderizing my McMull. So there you go, Quentin.
Now,
That's
Quentin,
not what your mom said. What?
Problems are
What did my mom not say? Come here and say that, Quentin. Come here.
Come here and say that now. So, Quentin, yeah.
So,
solutions. Listen, where am I playing tomorrow night?
Café Ententeich in Weilburg. Come and see him. We'll be there too, hopefully getting coffee.
Yeah, and there's wine as well. It's an acoustic gig, and it's a lovely little cafe. And Saturday, the Wild Rover in Aachen, also in Deutschland. Apparently Aachen is in Germany as well. It's almost Holland.
I thought you're sick because you was Aachen. I'm like...
Aachen. Bless you too.
God, we're not funny.
You get me songs, lads, on bandcamp.com. daithirua.bandcamp.com
or mrrua.bandcamp.
What's my name? Say my name.
Say my name, bitch. Say my name. It's Mr. Rua to
Mr. Rua to you.
Okay.
Bandcamp.com, daithirua.com. thank you very much for having me, Mister. It was a pleasure to be here and to see. Yeah, not to listen to you as much, but to see you and to see your guitars.
Funny enough, that's what everyone says. They don't come for me, they come for...
Michiel up in the box there. Thank you so much. Great job. He's manning 10 cameras. I don't know. I'm afraid to look at this with 10 cameras in my shiny head. But as long as the sound is okay, that's your department.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it did. Thanks very much to Michiel. Thanks very much to Elke for the driving. Thank you very much. What's your name again?
Mine is also
Mr. Pauli.
You're Mr. Rua and Mr. Pauli. By the way, anyone who cares, I'm mixing this whole thing completely on a Studio Live 16 by Presonus. All the effects, everything is coming from this, and it's just absolutely brilliant. Not super inexpensive, but this thing can pretty much just replace anything you have to drag to a gig. It's ridiculously good.
It's a serious bit of kit.
Yeah, it takes a bit of time to get used to all the layers, but this is very, very cool. Okay, songs now.
Relatively new song. It's on bandcamp.com. It's called Let Her Fly. Thanks for having me, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hope we can do it again.
Anytime.
I'll hold you to that. She has been a prisoner in her home for much too long. She's looking for the words of a brand new song. The man she chose to marry doesn't want her like before, though she tried in every way to unlock that door. Outside the sky is blue and the birds are soaring high. Inside she's in the darkness, trying not to cry. She'll never find that light in the tunnel, so it seems. She's thinking it is time now to reach out for her dreams. Give her wings to leave the ground and fade so she can see. Give her love, give her freedom to be what she can be. Give her all the things in life that money cannot buy. Let her fly, let her fly, let her fly, let her fly. Then one summer's eve she met a stranger in a bar. She began to feel her shine again, rising like a star. Here was someone who filled her soul up to the brim. Against all she believed in, fell in love with him. Give her wings to leave the ground and fade so she can see. Give her love, give her freedom to be what she can be. Give her all the things in life that money cannot buy. Let her fly, let her fly, let her fly, let her fly. Two twin flames that burn together, lighting up the night, knowing that deep down it's wrong, but this they couldn't fight. He showed her how it could be, and she showed him too. Sometimes the greatest love is the love we never knew. He gave her wings to leave the ground, fade so she could see. He gave her love, gave her freedom to be what she could be. He gave her all the things in life that money couldn't buy. He let her fly, let her fly. He gave her wings to leave the ground, fade so she could see. He gave her love, gave her freedom to be what she could be. He gave her all the things in life that money couldn't buy. He let her fly, 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 let her fly. Thank you.
Michel's asking for tips.
I'll give you a tip. Don't eat yellow snow.
Michel is a funny man. Yeah, so what am I doing? I'm on the wrong layer again. What the? This is difficult. So, a great comments from people. Rafael Cano's here. A pity I just came in. We'll check the rest of it once it's online in 4K. Yes, Rafa, you should. You have competition in this spot. Rafa is, of course, an amazing songwriter. And you know what? Next time you're here, what we should do is we should do a joint concert with the two of you.
Just do a song swap. Wouldn't that be nice? Just chatting. Could you stay in another room so you don't disturb us, or?
How about you just freaking mix yourself? Whatever.
Sorry, you just bring out the worst in everybody, don't
Yeah,
you?
yeah,
You do.
totally,
you do.
that's fine.
You
I'm
totally do.
I'm asking for
I'm
it.
sorry, I'm a nice person.
Yes.
And I change
Everyone
around
said
you.
to me, Mr. Rua is a nice person.
I change around you, Henning. It's just,
I'm
you
sorry.
bring out.
But I think that would be a cool show. Some songs from Rafa, some from you. I was going to say Henk can come and do some percussion stuff, but he's in Finland. He's going to be in Finland.
No, I don't like percussionists.
No. Okay, good then. Yeah, Rafa, how about that? Nice suggestion to have Henning away from the pros. Well, Rafa just uninvited himself,
He
apparently.
did. G-Sharp gave us $10 though. We can save up for the humbucker.
we can actually go and have some food once we're done here,
Oh, great.
which would be, I think, a good idea.
As long as you're paying, that's fine by me.
I think G-Sharp Guitars just
G-Sharp
paid.
just paid,
And Dave gave you $10. We're going to use those.
Thank you, Dave.
Yep. Dave is a nice guy.
He sounds like it. Anybody who gives me money is a nice guy.
The bar is very low. Bar's very low right there.
In fairness, it is. It is. I enjoyed that very much, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And yeah, I guess we can share this after, if you feel like it. You can share it on
Oh yeah, anyone
your
please
social
share
media
this.
stuff.
But
yeah.
maybe you want to wait till
Are you going to mix it?
well, on Saturday I'm uploading. This is going to come online in 4K because what you're seeing right now is 720p, which is okay. But I'm going to upload the whole thing in 4K. I'm going to see if I can maybe master the audio a tiny little bit so all the levels are even more compressified.
Can you make it sound in tune and make the songs good as well?
No.
Okay.
No. It is what it is.
Can't have everything.
Mr. Rua. But from what I could hear, it's great. And then wait a second. So Saturday we're gonna have this whole thing in 4K.
Yeah.
And on Monday, if you don't want all this talking and this beauty, you're gonna get a video with only the songs.
Oh, yes.
So that you can use, of course, link to that and tell people, hey, this is what you can expect when you hire me.
Fantastic.
So we'll do that.
Great. I'm going to get you to we'll do it. Maybe we'll do a little later on. We'll do a little G-sharp thing separately. Send it over to the boys.
Sure.
Yeah, it'd be lovely.
So we're gonna say thanks for watching, you people. Thanks to Michiel for doing his thing. No one gave him money, but that's okay. We'll treat him to dinner. And thanks Amanda for coming in. Amanda actually came.
Did she?
Yeah. And she's not a man, duh. Get it? See? Actually, we don't know. We didn't look, but she doesn't look like one.
Okay, well, we'll just take her word for it.
Yeah. She's a man. I go gay.
Me too.
You don't know her.
That's true. I better be careful what I say.
You have no idea.
I'm just going on hearsay here.
Thanks for watching. We're gonna hit stop on the stream. If you want to see it again in 4K, if you missed most of it, that's Saturday, and only the songs on Monday. Of course, in between, tons of videos about things, instantly shirts and gear. And next week, I think we're gonna have. Tomorrow. Today's what? Thursday. I don't know what comes out tomorrow.
Yeah, all day.
No, I think this 4K stream is coming on Sunday. Something like that. Videos with Yoshi Luck coming, I think, tomorrow and day after. And Harley Benton Fusion reviews are coming by the end of the week, starting there. So loads of stuff coming up. And then, of course, there's Guitar Summit in September. And it's, the channel is filled with goodies for the people, or le people, as they say in Sweden. So we're going to go have some food now. Thanks for watching. What is... Michiel is trying to tell us something. Do we have to say
hungry.
thanks, Michiel, again?
I think he's hungry.
Is it Michiel that brought you here, by the way? Is he the guy that said, hey, Mr. Rua, go to Henning's?
Yeah, he recommended me to you, and you went, yes.
So
He
do
sounds
we
like the
actually
guy.
have to thank him for this whole thing?
I suppose we will, but maybe not on camera.
No,
We'll do it in private.
We don't
I don't
want...
want to give him too much praise.
No, we don't want
Because he's Belgian, after all.
wait, the word, not a witness, a...
A Belgian.
No, I don't know the word. Proof, no. Evidence. We don't want evidence of us thanking
We
him.
don't want evidence.
No,
Oh, no, we can't.
I can't have that.
But we might feed him and thank him after.
Might.
Maybe.
That's a might.
Maybe.
Okay. Thanks for watching. I'm going to turn this off now. You have a good evening. Do whatever you do, or watch more videos. I have
Watch it all again.
I have a back catalog of 1,800 videos. I'm pretty sure none of you has seen them all, or should. But do whatever you can to stop. So, tschüss, Pete. Thanks, Ben. Thanks, everyone. Poo Ninja. Animals at the end. No Poo Ninja. Sorry. Animals at the end on the 4K version. I promise. Bye, guys.
It's getting ridiculous. Afraid of the obvious. We ignore that it's better to leave now than not at all. The silence is killing us. Guess we just talked too much before, and it's better to leave now than not at all. For everybody at home, sing along.